All right, looks like I'm going round two. It is April 28th, Friday. I'd already done one, was downloading it, submitting it in, and it just vaporized. I don't know where it went. I made the mistake. So when I pick up my phone, I get a lot of phone calls during the day. I typically don't pick them up unless I get a text or some sort of message, or I know who the caller is. If I know who the caller is, I pick it up. I try to. A lot of times I can't. I'm stuck to the phone a lot. But if I don't know the number and I don't recognize it, it's a big risk to pick it up these days because it's always a recruiter. It's always somebody that got the newest, fanciest mortgage, something that's good. They're going to make you a billionaire because you picked up the phone. This one, when the phone rang, it had a person's name associated with it. Typically, their name is not going to pop up. Well, it popped up with their name. I'm like, well, I've got a minute. While this was downloading, I'll just answer it. What do you know? Another freaking recruiter. Yeah, I appreciate there's people out there trying to help me, possibly get a new job or possibly build my career, or they're trying to build a career themselves by out there hunting people. There's nothing wrong with being a headhunter, and hopefully it's a great job for them. But damn, it's all the same pitch every time we talk to them. And then you try and get off the phone with them. The whole works like it's incessant. There's tons of them. We had a great year last year. I think we showed you on here that we were ranked number 7 in the United States for transactions closed. That's awesome. I was very, very happy with how everything worked with my team, my business, the people who refer us business. You are our clients. But with that comes an enormous amount of calls. People want to tell you about how they've got the latest and greatest, what have you. When in reality, the mortgage industry is the mortgage industry. It's the only reason to get going somewhere else is for ownership. You get a significant or a decent ownership situation, and you can keep it sustained and actually continue to build it and grow it and do those things that you want to do. That might make sense. But so that's why I'm having to do this somehow. I don't know what was going on. I'm on autopilot talking to him, typing stuff, and I guess I deleted. I have no idea what I did. So here we are again. So I did talk about, you got a short little video I sent out. I'm going to do that going forward, coming up into the tax times. Those who pre-filing, so probably like March of every year, and then peppered in every other month or every month, something to that effect going forward up until October for those who are an extension. I'm just letting you guys know, utilize our services, utilize our abilities. We got some phenomenal people on my team. I've got people with underwriting backgrounds back into the 80s. I got people on here that have accounting degrees that can take a look at this and just say, hey, this is how this is going to influence your qualifying going forward. And give you that amount that influences you differently from what you're needing to qualify. Or you tell you, hey, this looks great. Not going to affect your qualifying, or this is what you will qualify for with this. Just give you some feedback so you can make decisions. Don't go into this blindly. When you plan properly when it comes to whatever it is you're doing financially, use us to help plan that, whatever your financial future is going to be. Every step. That's what we're here for. We're a business partner. I know we close loans. I know you pay us to close loans because there's fees, but look at all the other stuff we can do that costs you nothing. I don't know if you got any lenders out there that can do that. I'm not going to say you don't, but I know what we do. And I'll frankly tell you, we kick ass at what we do. Bottom line. So let's get into the charts. We talked a little bit about this earlier this week, but this is what we come for, right? It's for the charts. Now we've got the personal consumption expenditures was talked about today, and that was released, showing that's gotten slightly better, fraction of a percent better, which is enough to make traders feel happy about what's going on in the market. So of course we have a positive outcome here in the mortgage-backed securities. If you follow the trend line, that 200-day moving average, look, we're staying right below that 200-day moving average. We're following the 200-day moving average like I've been talking about. I even drew this trend line to show nothing's, it's all getting sucked to this line. Now we're getting pulled right into one pinpoint. All the moving averages are being pulled to this pinpoint, meaning everything's trading from wider trades to what now is just very, very narrow trades. And all those moving averages are coming together. It's going to have to break out somewhere. I don't know where it's going to break out. I believe it might continue to keep following this and break out to the bottom, come back up, break out to the bottom, come back up. I don't see much breaking above that unless we get some massive, massive data that says inflation has gone way better than what they anticipated. I don't see that happening. Not with the current crap that's going on in the world, not with the dipsticks we have up there working for themselves, because sure shit ain't working for us. So that's where my thinking is. The 30-year fix, still strongest instrument you can get your hands on. Focus on just what I'm showing here. We'll lock when we get that to that 200-day moving average, maybe float around the bottom, but that's a risk too. It could get really, really negative. But I'll continue to be of the mindset that when you've got it and you've got a contract, and you've got a date, lock it when it feels comfortable. or just lock it and not look back. Comfortable could be a little uncomfortable these days, but I think we're going into a long run of some increasing interest rates over time. Best to lock it now because it could be the best rate you're going to get for a while. Thanks, guys.